Here comes a lantern.
Oh, what? Oh, no. She just keeps pummeling me. Not cool at all.
Get you up, buddy.
Uh-oh.
Your turn, Shanti.
Who's battery?
Thank you.
I'm hitting the button. Ooh.
Bye-bye, boss. Oh, thank you for the pickup.
I'm using some
When other HR needs ass to
nasal
mouth,
spray.
you quickly drop your bow and daggers and
You
go give him ass to mouth.
never go ass to mouth.
Out here to fix the dog first.
Goddamn.
Jax would have loved that.
He gave me a ring. He liked me.
Right?
They're not the teammates.
I got a ring.
As my husband says, don't.
What was that?
As my husband says, what?
In,
Not too much. For liking the ring.
Oh,
Not too much, I hope.
mixing the conversations there. I was
Yeah.
just gonna hold my mouth. I just stay shut.
Oh.
Time to fuck this bitch up. Boom.
Oh, yeah. With the boss fight.
my DC is knocking on 15,000.
What? I have dodge. Fucking game. I haven't even got hit yet.
I got all my boons done on all my teams. Good. Oh, yeah, got it. Those affect your item level?
Everything affects your item level.
Even the PvP boon, it does nothing for you. Just gives you 500
know.
points.
Right?
Yeah, the PvP wins.
Or whatever it is.
Give me
But
any.
I did not know that.
we got one that's 500
I live a
points.
simple
I don't
life.
PvP, so. And on 4 campaigns for real boons right now.
Yes, but I don't
Yeah, the
don't have to worry about all these
PvP wins do.
deserve it, and it just
I
happened.
think, don't they?
Well, I don't PvP, so
Oh, my.
they do if you PvP, but
I have that recorded. That's fucking hilarious.
How's everybody's family doing?
Did he
You have the
just
face
fall off?
spiders to deal with too, buddy.
Dude, I jumped through
Oh,
thing.
what movie are they watching?
Like, it let me jump through it instead of off of it.
You know, if Shanti does something. You watch movies?
I'm back.
That
Still
that
this
was
shit yet.
hilarious, man. Oh my, yeah.
Shanti has your Xbox here in the room with. You can watch
Oh.
her room on.
Well, if I don't die at least
Gotta have
once,
it on the movies
I'm having good luck this run.
like this, stuff like we should get to, which- back-
I saw you jump for it, and I was like, "Is he jumping for it? Is he going?"
I went
And he's
through,
like,
Right.
I watch your freaking name just fall through the ground. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Like, wow.
this ought to be fun.
Game.
You guys getting melted in Las Vegas? Is it melting hot out there?
Oh, that was not as bad as I was expecting.
the
Yeah,
power
that
of
went a
Fox's
lot.
cunning compels you.
I was expecting at least I would die in there. Yeah.
Well, also I'll have crushing roots on, so
At least- I don't know if the spiders, I know they get affected by the stuns, but I don't know if their attack stops when you do that, you know what I mean? I think their attack still
Yeah.
goes through that little bitch slap they do.
There's mini spider. There's like
It's
little.
those AoE effects that always get stunned.
There's little small spiders in here, so I'll just leave it on.
Yeah.
And my damage isn't that bad.
Yeah. Little puppets suck.
Now, what does and does not stack for Rangers? Because I don't know any of that shit either. Obviously, aspect of the pack, y'all said. And I've been told not to put the 4th point in it. Does that
Box
Okay,
show?
so you
shot
only
does
melt.
not
You
stack.
don't want me to melt this boss?
Do you want to mount them? We can melt them if you want to melt them.
I'm gonna put on Long Strider real quick.
I'll put on Hawkeye.
It doesn't stack anymore.
No, it doesn't
They
stack.
fixed it, didn't they?
I'll put on Hawkeye though.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna put it on anyway, and then I'm going to change one of my passives here so I can have back attack, Seeker's Vengeance.
If you want to melt the boss, I'll give you
Packs.
Hawkeye. Give you Hawkeye.
Yeah, if you want to.
Unintended consequence.
I'll just be missing out on some.
I was just asking for information.
Yeah, Long Strider.
You guys that
Long
run the
Strider
Ranger a
used
bit
to
more.
stack and it doesn't anymore, but right
It
now
used
it's
to.
bugged
Yeah, it used to run
on
really
the
fast.
melee version of it because if you do ever do a
Gushing
yeah,
wound.
gushing wound during
Yeah.
Dragonflight
Some period
and
of time
or
since
I had somebody ask me if it had screwed up on me, and I didn't know what he meant. And I was like, no.
it will kill the dragon. If
So
you're
what
not
about
careful-
Dragonflight with
if
it?
you're not careful,
Uh,
because it takes the
Yeah, you
it
use
takes
it
the
gushing
tick
wounds.
of everybody that's there. It doesn't take the tick that's in your group,
right.
which is
Right.
fucked.
Turns out some bright
It's kind of funny during
without writing it down anywhere. Decided
Tiamat runs. When we say we're going to do 5-minute Tiamat runs, it's mainly because we have
so come
100 Ranger in there using
Long
gushing
Long
Right.
Striders and okay.
out.
Gushing wound.
That, or if you have a Storm Warden using Clear the Ground with a large group, it melts the bosses too.
It took a week to get it fixed. It was a very simple change, but it's like I knew it as soon as I watched the patch. I watched the numbers of people getting blocked that something was wrong. And that's the kind of stuff that happens in the large stage.
Well, I have to actually get behind the boss for this to work, so this ain't
And
working.
every day, when the batch job would run, it would reblocking. And nobody actually cared. Worst part about PayPal.
These are different green circles than I'm used to seeing.
Yeah, these don't buff you. Sorry.
Yeah, or anybody else either, right?
No, they don't
Nope.
do any of the sort. Ugh.
Powers real quick.
Holy crap! I took the least damage. Guess I'm dodging okay.
No, I always take a shitload of damage with my build.
How much damage did I take?
The auto heal within 50 feet.
So I'm obviously not playing right, looking at the difference of since I'm consistently the bottom of the board.
Well, what's your item score?
A lot higher than almost everyone else.
Never use Astral Seal.
Which
Yeah.
encounter
Now I
part?
have to
15.
look.
15,763 is what it says, even with my
Oh,
self-storage
15.9
instead
in
of
the
my-
queue thing there. So yeah, your companion changed it by that much, almost 200.
Yeah. But still, I
Um,
mean, it's
You got bonding 12s on, and your companions, you have 100% crit, right?
Astral Sealing.
If with my companion up, yes.
Okay. What's your rotation for your encounter powers?
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, this is what you should be running. Okay, so
think
say you're running your
Astral
basic
Seal
setup
is
with
the-
hindering,
the
constricting,
DO thing.
and plant growth.
Sorry?
You know what I mean? You should be
If
ranged
you're in a-
first.
Astral Field.
Yeah,
Go
if
like
you're in the right group, you should be running. Say you're not with that 5-man HR group.
So
running,
Oh, yes, I use
you
it
would
all
be
the time.
using hindering, constricting area, plant growth. You would use constricting first, then hindering,
And
Right.
that's what I do.
then swap over to plant growth and
Oh,
run.
constricting first.
Go constricting, hindering.
it doesn't matter
Cons-
on the ranged. The range don't deal with damage. The range just builds the stack so the melee can deal with damage. You do the
So
the
normally I do
ranged, then-
hindering, constricting,
I'm gonna run to the restroom. I'll be right back.
and then plank growth. That's what I normally
Then
do.
plank
And then
growth,
go back
right.
to
Right, but when you're doing those rotations, as soon as you finish that first rotation, if you want to maximize your DPS, use your your daily Forest Ghost. It'll instantly cool down all your encounter powers, and so you can go straight to ranged and then straight back to melee immediately. You do it again, and then
So
back
you're
to
using
ranged, and then
Forest
back
You
to
Ghost,
gotta
melee.
make
not-
sure. Are you throwing out
Yes.
Hunter's teamwork?
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah, are
run
you
that
using-
too.
Are you using careful attack from Hunter's teamwork?
I'm using rapid strike and Hunter's teamwork.
Split strike and Hunter's teamwork. Okay, so Hunter's teamwork.
No,
every
I usually use
rotation you need it-
rapid. So I should I use split instead of rapid? Split takes forever to
No,
run
you,
if I
no,
remember.
no. You want to use Hunter's teamwork. Don't even worry about rapid strike at all.
Finally had enough
Just
fire
make sure you get that
Hunter's
mark on
teamwork
them
and
from
Ranger.
Hunter's teamwork.
Now,
Yeah.
now I can't.
Yeah.
So when you're in your melee, make sure you tap it one time, and then go back into your rotation. Because if you don't do that, that's about 10 to 20% of your DPS. That's not you're not getting.
Shit, I didn't even.
Hunter's
know
teamwork
that.
Hunter's teamwork takes every damage that your teammates do and adds a tick in there for you. Every time they hit them, you get a hit.
Okay, next up is Crabmare Crits.
And so you and you use
I'm gonna
Force
queue us
Ghost
up
instead
so I can
of
set
seismic?
the loop mode.
Yes, it cools down all your encounter powers, so you never have to wait.
Okay, so
That's a huge deal right there. Force Ghost is a must.
okay, let's try changing that out.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably why you're hitting for less than everyone else, because you're not being able to rotate properly and very fast if you're not using Force Ghost.
Force Ghost helps. Fine.
Yeah, you get at least 10% from a
I probably
Hunter's
have
teamwork.
bells in the bank.
Mind
And
you,
do you
mobs
start
doesn't
with
do any good.
Do you start
Ranged
with
melee.
I'm getting hit.
ranged melee? Okay.
Happy to run one.
I also like Disruptive Shot because it only takes 25% to do, in case I just want to pop one in there real quick if I'm not close to an enemy. You know what I mean? And Hunter's teamwork is on cooldown, for instance. I might pop in that Disruptive Shot because it's real quick and it does the job. You know what I mean? Costs nothing. Oh shit! I got hit.
You in there with some foxes?
The only problem is that. Yeah, well, I don't think anyone's running it right at this moment. I'll put it back on.
I think feels like I'm the only one running it right
Yeah,
now.
I'm gonna.
I
yeah,
have
I'm putting
foxes.
it back on right now. Okay, you do? Okay. I'm putting it on just in
Sorry,
case. I
I'm back.
really don't
Where are
want
we?
it.
Cragmire.
Nowhere.
Like 2
How
miles.
far? Oh, yeah.
First door.
First door. We're
Click
going
the first
to
bottle thing. Head into the
Okay.
second.
The first part where we have to. Go.
I see a green circle still on the floor, so yeah.
You're on the right path, sir.
My wife wanted to talk to me while I was back there, so.
Uh-oh.
You better talk to her, otherwise she'll
boy.
turn that game off on you, sir.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. My wife's
She was
playing the
talking
game
about
right
that
now.
movie that I've never watched, but Gone
Which one's
Girl.
that?
I don't want to watch
Oh,
that.
no.
And she was telling me what she thought it was good at first, and then didn't like it, and telling me why. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking
you get
about.
the
I've
thing?
never
Oh,
watched
yeah.
it.
Yeah, my mother's watching
Open the thanks to all the
Handmaidens.
mobs
That
over
show
here.
is fucked up.
Handmaidens? What's that about? I have no idea what that is.
I was down and
I'll read the excerpt later.
turned in. I turned in.
Yeah.
No, that was 2 dragons ago.